Hello, hello, viewers everywhere, and welcome to the third episode of the second semester of Pass Fail, a Zoom class, but also a game show. I'm your host, Professor Jack, and I hope you're all doing well. We have three student contestants tonight. They are Akash, Sydney, and the winner of the first Pass Fail tournament, Christina Corelli. Um, playing for honor here, playing for the prize. There are prizes as well. We're in the right now times, so we can't give out physical prizes because we're not here in person, and I'm not paying to ship them. So what our contestants compete for is the chance to win my profile picture on all forms of social media for a whole week until we do the next episode. This week, if Akash wins, it'll be this picture. just talk us through. I think it's self-explanatory, but
I mean, I don't know. I thought that. I mean, I know last time it was a picture of Octavia Spencer from Ma, and I feel like I was going through like a phase of just trying to, just harbor that feeling of control. But I think I've lost it, and more of a personified just like image of what it's been like since losing that control.
That's
Sure.
you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see it.
I think it's all of us, I guess, in some way.
Great. If Christina wins this week, the picture will be
Goose with leak.
good. Just a goose with a leak.
I know. I was playing the goose game, and I thought he looked exceptionally cute with the leak in his mouth.
It's true. I'm a big fan. Have you put the harmonica in his mouth?
Yeah.
The harmonica is my favorite because you can play it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and if Sydney wins this week, my picture will be this. Sid, please, you defend this.
I don't really have anything.
Maybe just talk us through. Maybe you want to. Who's that guy?
If you'd like me to elaborate, I fucking hate Grant Kretchik's racist, sexist ass.
Yeah.
I kind of want to lose on purpose now.
Sid sent this to me, and then she sent me a backup one just in case, and this got such a good laugh out of me. I was like, no, I have to. This goes in the show. I don't care. So we have our prizes, we have our contestants, but it's a game show. We've got some categories. This week they are going to be Chicken of the Sea, which is just trivia questions about fish. Major League Baseball teams, but not really, where all of the answers are going to be MLB teams, but none of the questions are going to be related to that. No Tricks Here, which is just around where there are no tricks here. Just asking some questions, no tricks. This week it's going to be themed around theater. Treen to the red, white, and green, where I'm going to show you countries with red, white, and green flags, and you tell me what country they're from. We did True to the Red, White, and Blue last semester. A new round called What's in a Name, where I'm going to tell you about two historical figures that share a last name. You get a point if you can tell me the last name, an extra point if you can tell me both of the first names. And finally, Within 10, which is a numbers guessing round that's going to be themed around television. Akash, your name comes first in the alphabet. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I want to say Within 10 television.
Great. So this is going to be a numbers guessing round. Everybody's going to get to guess a number, and as long as they are within 10, they're going to get a point. For example, what season of Saturday Night Live starts on Saturday? How long do you think it's been on the air, Tina?
45.
45. Akash?
13.
13. Sydney?
Ew.
One more time?
2?
2.
If I understand the question correctly.
Do you think the second season of Saturday Night Live starts this week?
Oh, I thought it was...
What did you think the question was?
But I thought the question was, What season did Saturday Night? What is my brain thinking? What season?
That's what I thought too.
Okay, I'll let you both get a do-over then. Akash, what season of Saturday Night Live starts on Saturday?
Anyway,
45 as well.
it's going to be season 46.
Season 46. It is, in fact, season 46. So everybody's going to get a point there. Everybody was real close. Now, what year was the first television invented? I'll let you know, it was in the 1900s.
I'm sorry.
1909.
1909. Akash?
I might be overthinking this. I feel like there wasn't a TV in The Great Gatsby, and I feel like because they're old money, they would have one. So I think like 1938.
38. Sid?
I'm gonna say 1932.
32. It is, in fact, 1927. So, Akash, you do just miss that. Because yours was 11 away. Sid, you're going to get a point there. Tina's, I didn't write your guess down. Including international versions and spin-offs. How many Real Housewives shows are there? Sid?
8.
8. Tina?
10.
10. Akash?
Orange County, LA. No, there's Orange County, Long Island. There's Houston, and I feel like there's like 3 other more. Just I don't know. I think 8, 6.
6. There are, in fact, including international versions and all the various spin-offs they've made, 43 different Real Housewives shows. About 25, 30 are various Real Housewives of countries or cities in other countries, and then about 15 of those are very short-lived spin-offs that each of the Real Housewives would get, like a reality show or a talk show that lasted a season. Anyway, on what number of Evergreen Terrace do the Simpsons live? They say it in the show a lot. Do we know the house number of the Simpsons? Yes, Sid.
109.
109. Akash, I saw a hand there.
13.
13. I will let you know it is higher than 13. Tina.
Let's go with 127. I don't know.
Okay. It is, in fact, 742.
Jeez.
742. So it's just a little bit higher than 13. Unfortunately, no one gets a point there. And final question, within one, how many actresses have played the character Carly Corinthos in the soap opera General Hospital?
I'm going to go with a solid 5.
5. Sid?
12.
12. Akash?
15.
15. It is, in fact, 6. 6 different actresses have played. 3 main and then 3 different actresses who have played the character at a younger age. I looked up character played by the most actors, and this was the name that kept popping up. So, at the end of that, Akash has 1 point, and Christina and Sydney are tied with 2 points. Christina, your name comes next in the alphabet. Where do you want to take us?
I want to do what's in a name.
Great. So, I'm going to tell you about 2 historical figures. They both share a last name. You're going to tell me who they are. If you get the last name, you get a point. If you get both first names, you get an extra point. So, one was an American musician who used drugs to get better at playing the trumpet, and the other an American athlete who used drugs to get better at racing.
Christina.
Yes, Christina.
Lance Armstrong, Louis Armstrong.
It is, in fact, Lance and Louis Armstrong, the Armstrongs.
It was almost there. That answer was almost fully formed.
Almost
there.
One is an American businessman who is currently the 7th richest man in the world, and the other is an American musician whose most successful business venture is a chain of restaurants. Yes, Akash? No, I'm counting that. That's a buzz-in.
McDonald's.
It is not McDonald's. Good guess though. It is, in fact, Buffett. Warren and Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, because like buffet.
Buffett, Warren, and
No.
Jimmy Buffett is he
I
has his
just could only
Margaritaville
think of
restaurant.
Guy Fieri.
My favorite, either seventh richest man in the world or musician, and I don't know which world I want to live in more. It's both. One is the British scientist who created penicillin, and the other is the British author who created James Bond. I know, we asked some, like, history questions, too. It's not just Googleable SNL trivia every week.
History is
Sid? Oh,
Can
that's...
you give me the first letter?
What?
Can you give me the first letter?
No. Akash?
I feel like a popular British last name, I think, is Johnson, so I'm gonna guess Johnson.
It is not Johnson. I will say, we giving up on this one?
No, I'm gonna go with Coventry.
And what do you
I'll
think
go
the
with Charlotte Bronte.
What do you... What do you think the Coventry's first names are?
Jordan and Mill.
It is not Jordan and Mill Coventry. It is in fact Fleming, Ian and Alexander Fleming. Sorry, Alexander and Ian Fleming. He had to give up his peanut farm before he could become president of the United States. She gave up dating Tim Burton before starring in Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Christina.
Yeah, Tina?
Carter, Jimmy Carter, and
Helen Bottom Carter. I'm sorry, I broke the rules. I had to get it out of me.
Okay, but I am going to now give Tina both the points here.
No.
Next question. It is, in fact, the Carters, Jimmy and Helena Bonham. And finally, he was the first cast member to host SNL while still on the show, and he was the first character to be killed off on The Simpsons. Yes, Sydney.
Bill Murray.
It is not Bill Murray. You're close. The name sounds similar.
oh, Christina.
I'll give Sid one more because I gave Sid the hint first.
Yay. Bill Murray's brother.
No, it is not Bill Murray's brother. Tina.
Tim Curry.
It is not Tim Curry. We were closer with Bill Murray. Yes, Akash.
Jack Jury.
It is not Jack Jury. I don't know who that is. It sounds very similar to Murray.
I don't know.
All right. Sid, you want to take one last shot?
Does it rhyme?
It doesn't rhyme.
What
But
am I doing?
It's got the same first syllable. Akash.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this, and if we find out he was one, do I get a point? But I'm gonna guess furry.
No, it is not furry.
I'm gonna go with Martin.
It is not Martin. It is, in fact, Murphy.
Jesus Christ.
Eddie Murphy and Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy
Eddie
was the
Murphy.
first
Damn.
and only
Damn it.
cast member to host SNL while still on the show. The reasoning was that his co-star from the film 48 Hours was supposed to host, canceled at the last minute. They still wanted to promote the movie, but he was still on the show, so they just had him host anyway. Everyone very resentful of it. So, at the end of that, Akash has 1 point, Sydney has 2 points, and Christina has 6 points. That point was good. That round was good. Still catchable, though. Sid, where do you want to go?
Stole my point. I will not forget.
Where do you want to take us, Sid?
I want to do Major League Baseball teams to get it over with.
Great. So all of these answers are going to be Major League Baseball teams, but none of the questions are going to be. For example, which bird is noted by ornithologists to be the earliest bird to go to feeders in the morning? Yes, Akash.
Christina.
Cardinal?
It is, in fact, the cardinal. It is the cardinal.
Yeah.
In which movies does Sylvester Stallone play a Philadelphian boxer? And I'm going to need this to be, I need this one to be exact. Sid?
Rocky.
I need it.
Rockies.
Rockies
Wonder
is what I
Rocky
was
Wonder-
looking for. I'm gonna give you that. Rockies, because it's the Rocky
Yay!
movies, and the Rockies is the team. I'm gonna give you that. Collectively, what could you call Elizabeth II of the UK, Carl the 16th of Sweden, and Mohammed the 6th of Morocco? Yes, Christina.
The Royals?
They would in fact be the royals. They are all royals. Adorned with black stripes, what was the Wicked Witch of the East wearing when she died? Yes, Sid.
A cape.
No, it is not. Unfortunately, I'm not calling out the New England capes here. Akash?
Ruby red slippers.
No, I'm not shouting out the Houston Ruby Red Slippers.
I got it.
Yes, Sydney.
Red Sox.
It is not.
White Sox. White Sox.
It is. I'll let you. You did eventually shout it. It is the White Sox. Sid, you'll get the point there. And final question in this round. Under what banner of sports would you find running, jumping, throwing, and walking? Yes, Sydney.
Track. Slash. Field.
It is not. It is not the Oakland track / field. This one I didn't. This one sounds like a fake sports team name to me. It isn't. Oh, Sid.
Discus.
It is not the Oakland Discus. It is in fact the Oakland Athletics. Athletics is what that all is under the header of. Yep.
Can we all get a point for lack of creativity on their end?
At the end of that, Akash has 2 points, Sydney has 4, and Christina has 7. Akash, where do you want to take us next?
Oh, I think Chicken of the Sea sounds fun. So
Great.
Let's go with that.
So, Chicken of the Sea, these are all just going to be trivia questions about fish. That's it. What is the only fish species that is known to be monogamous? Sydney.
Starfish.
It is not the starfish. Christina?
Clownfish.
It is not the clownfish. Akash?
A dolphin?
It is not a dolphin.
Oh,
Yes, Akash.
I don't think this is a fish species, but lobsters, based on the friend's knowledge I have.
I'm not counting a lobster as a fish in the same way that I'm not counting a dolphin as a fish. Sid?
Pufferfish.
It is not a pufferfish. It is, in fact, the seahorse.
Aww.
The seahorse.
Oh, that's so cute.
They are, in fact, monogamous. Despite its themes, what 2003 movie caused the purchase of domestic clownfish to triple in the United States? Akash?
Nemo.
It-
Wait, clownfish. Oh wait, Nemo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I'll
Nemo.
give you that. I'll give you that for Finding Nemo. I will count that as enough of the film title. What is a group of jellyfish called? Yes, Sid.
Stingies.
They are not stingies. Tina?
A horde.
It is not a horde. Akash?
Jelly jam.
That's what I'm going to start calling them. But no. Sid?
A bundle.
It is not a bundle. It is, in fact, a smack. A smack of jellyfish. So no one's going to get the point there. What month is National Catfish Month? Yes, Tina.
March.
It is not March. Sid.
February.
It is not February. Akash.
April?
It is not April. I'm not going to let you go through all the months. I'm giving everybody one more guess. Sid.
July.
It is not July. Tina.
June.
It is not June. Akash.
I think the actual, like, the TV show documentary Catfish comes out in the fall, so I'm gonna guess August.
It is, in fact, August. August is National Catfish Month. I assume about the fish and not the TV show, but I could be wrong. Which fish is born after eating all of its other siblings as embryos? Yes, Akash.
Shark?
It is, in fact, the shark. One shark is always born after eating all of the other shark embryos. That's when I looked up fish fun facts, that was the first one. So at the end of that, Akash has jumped up. He's got 5 points now. Sid has 4 and Tina 7. But it's close. It's close. Sid, where do you want to take us next?
No trick. That one.
We're
The
saving-
No, trick,
we're
no
sa-
tricks here theater.
We are saving the flag one for last. Okay.
Tricks.
So, no tricks here. I'm just asking questions. There are never any tricks here. For example, what year is the play 1984 set in?
Beep.
Yeah, Sydney?
1984.
It is, in fact, in 1984. See? Easy questions. No tricks here. No tricks. What movie did Stephen Sondheim intend to adapt for the stage in 2004 before dropping the project and claiming the movie to be perfect? There's no trick, just a trivia question. Akash?
West Side Story?
It is not West Side. It was something that was a movie that he was going to make a musical in 2004. It has since become a musical, if that helps. Tina?
Mean Girls.
It is not. It is not Mean Girls. Sid? Name a musical.
Prom.
It is not The Prom. Akash?
I thought it was Steven Spielberg when I first saw that first game. Realizing Stephen Sondheim.
Imagine seeing
The Conjuring.
It is not The Conjuring. It is, in fact, Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day.
Ooh.
He put that movie down and said, "It's perfect. I can't improve it." It's true. True fact. What show won the Tony Award for Best Original Score in 1989? Tina?
Dreamgirls?
It is not Dreamgirls.
I wanted it to be Dreamgirls.
Sid?
Beauty and the Beast.
It is not Beauty and the Beast. Good guess. Tina?
Oh shit, I lost it.
All right. Akash?
Cats?
It is not Cats. Tina?
Oh, Sunday in the Park with George.
It is not Sunny in the Park with George, which did famously lose Best Score to La Cage aux Folles. It is... Oh, Sid?
Carnival.
It is not Carnival. It is, in fact, Nobody. Nobody won the Tony Award for Best Original Score in 1989 because no original musicals opened. It was all revivals and Fosse. And
That
it
is
couldn't...
a trick.
No, it's not a trick. I'm just asking what show won, and the answer is none.
Trick.
None is an answer.
Trick.
All right,
Trick.
fine,
I don't
fine,
like that
fine,
trick.
fine. All right, I'll concede that might have been a trick. Next question. No tricks here. Who really wrote Shakespeare's plays? Tina?
Shakespeare.
It is, in fact, Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote Shakespeare's plays. The conspiracy that he didn't write them didn't show up until about 200 years later by people who didn't believe poor people could write good. So, final question in this round of no tricks here. What year was the titular comet from Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812? Tina?
Beep.
1812.
It is, in fact, not in 1812. That was a mistake that Tolstoy made in the original War and Peace that just has been adapted over. Sydney?
1705.
It is closer to 1812 than you'd think. Akash?
1809.
I'll give... Tina?
1813.
It is not 1813. Sid?
1804.
It is not 1804. I'm going to give it up. It is 1811. 1811. But it was late in the year, and Tolstoy remembered it being 1812 because he wrote War and Peace many years later. It's still close. It's still close. Sid's got 5 points. Akash has 5 points. Christina's in the lead with 8. Now that we go on to our last of our main categories, Treen to the red, white, and green, where I'm just going to show you a flag, and you are going to tell me the country. All the flags are red, white, and green. For example, where's this flag from? I saw Tina's hand first.
Italy.
It is, in fact, Italy. What about this flag?
Beep.
Sid?
Beep. It's not Mexico. I thought you were going to show Mexico. Is it Mexico?
I'm going to give you the point because it is Mexico.
It's Mexico.
I really don't know what to do here because that's never happened on the show before. But what about this flag?
Oh.
Akash?
Sri Lanka?
It is not Sri Lanka. Sid?
Hungary.
It is not Hungary. Tina?
Senegal?
It is not. It is Iran. That is the flag of Iran. How about this flag? I gotta say, out of all of the flags that I've seen, I like looked up a lot of flags. I was like, that's a cool looking flag. It just works for me. Tina?
Singapore's?
It is not Singapore's. Sid?
Turkey?
It is not Turkey. Akash?
I want to say somewhere in the Middle East, but I don't know which one.
It is not. It is in fact in Algeria. The flag of Algeria. Flag of Algeria.
Wow.
And finally, where's this bad boy from?
I know this one.
Sid?
Wales.
That is in fact the flag of Wales. So, at the end of that, Akash has 5 points, Sydney has 7 points, Christina has 9 points. It truly is anybody's game. As we go into our final round, in our final round, our contestants are going to have 60 seconds to write down as many answers in the following prompt as they can. I do some fun little music while we do this. This week, the question is going to be name as many Oscar-winning Best Pictures in 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Time is up, eyes up, pens up, hands up.
That was painful. That was painful.
I thought it went okay. I just learned it today. I thought it sounded okay.
Me.
So, Akash, how many did you get? Don't say what they are, just tell me how many you got. We'll find out if they're right together in a second.
10.
10, okay. Sid?
4.
4. Christina?
9.
9. Let's see. Akash, what do you got?
I mean, okay, just as a disclaimer, at first I was planning, and then after a while, I just started naming movies that I was thinking about. So, yeah. Inception,
Nope.
Avatar,
Nope.
Schindler's List,
Yes. What'd you say?
Titanic,
No, I believe just... Oh, it did. Yes. Titanic?
ooh, Parasite,
Yes. The most recent.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It did not. I don't know if it was nominated, but it would have lost to Parasite. Yeah.
Yeah. And then these are just movies I wrote just because I couldn't think of any. I wrote The Hunger Games, Lady Bird, Beautiful Boy, and The Great Gatsby.
Nope. Sid, what do you got?
I would say the first 45 seconds, my brain only thought of Moonlight.
That is one of them. Yes.
I think Green Book is one.
Green Book is one.
The Sound of Music.
Sound of Music is one.
And Les Mis.
Les Mis is not. It may have won the Golden Globe, but it did not win the Oscar. Christina, what do you got?
I have Parasite,
Great.
Moonlight,
Yep.
Shawshank Redemption,
No.
Casablanca,
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast,
No. Was nominated but did not win.
Forrest Gump,
Yes.
Schindler's List,
Yes.
Inside Out,
No. Might have won it for Best Animated, but not
animated.
Best Picture.
That's what I thought. And then Green Book.
And yes, and Green Book. So, at the end of that, a very close game up until the end. Akash comes in last place tonight with a formidable 8. Sydney in second place with a very strong 10. But our winner with 15 points is Christina Corelli, returning champion. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to be doing this again next week with our panel of Asha Printup, Ashley Velasquez, and Blake Peebles. Come check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye.